And welcome to the Business Spotlight. I'm your host, Patrick Dewar. My guest today, you're going to have a lot of fun with this one, Kevin Campbell. Kevin started as a Marine, went off, did his thing, came back. College was a hopeful, needed more time. Like a lot of us, purchased some wisdom. And then he finally said, I don't want to be this anymore. And he went back and got his degree in record time with great scores in every area, and then went on to create businesses, several, in fact. When he finally kind of figured out what he wanted to be when he grew up, he found out, you know what? I could save a lot of families more money than they could ever imagine if I just helped them with the college funding aspect. Because as most of us know that have children, the college proposition today is a small mortgage to a large mortgage in expense. He helps, I love this phrase, almost gets giddy when he gets to tell people that he's going to save them, like $35,000 a year. And that is why I wanted him on the show. Thanks so much, Kevin, for being on the air.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
I want to get into this story. You now are a college, College Planning Authority is your company. Mm-hmm. College funding is what you do. And you are saving people tons. I mean, how much is the number now up to that you've saved or that you've gotten for people?
We don't, frankly, I haven't tracked it on a cumulative basis, but for example, just this year, our senior class this year received $3.8 million in grant and scholarship offers. Or in financial aid offers, with the majority of that being in grants and scholarships, meaning it doesn't have to be paid back.
Oh man, that's got to be music to every parent's ears.
Yeah.
Mom and dad don't have to go to the poorhouse?
Well, that's a huge thing. What we have going on right now in the U.S. is college is astronomically expensive, as you know.
Yeah.
And I know you've just gone through this.
We're going through
Yeah, you're in it right now, and you've had several kids already go, and you're in it now, so you know how bad this is. And on top of that, people are trying to look at these expenses and going, how are we going to do this? And without committing financial suicide, how are we going to get our kids through college without wrecking our own retirement? And in this economic environment we're in right now, people recognize my kids really do need to go to college. If they're capable of going to college, college isn't for everybody. But for those who it is for, they need to get there and they need to get in and get out as quickly as possible and with the right value of education. And people are really having a hard time with this. These days you're looking at $100,000 a kid or better in college expenses. If you've got 2 or 3 kids, and that's sticker price. So the goal is not to pay sticker, but you're looking at a state school these days. If you're going to UT Austin, you're going to spend somewhere close to $100,000 a kid if you end up paying sticker price.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I know that you've got a process that you walk people through.
Yeah.
And I know that you have several things that you do. You do your talks. Tell me a little bit about some of the things that you do and services you offer.
I think the best way to describe us, our company, what we do, is that we're a private college counseling company, meaning that we help students with career development and admissions, applications, helping them find the right colleges, the right careers, so they're not hopefully switching majors and taking 8 years to graduate and all those kind of things. But in addition to that, where we differ from any other private counselors is that we also couple that with the financial side, meaning that we understand the financial aid system, how it works, and how to maximize somebody's eligibility for aid. And when you couple all that together, when you have a well-prepared student who's doing everything correctly, and you have a financial plan at the same time, that can tend to be a very, very powerful position to be in. And many people aren't just paying sticker for college these days. Keep in mind, $100,000. Well, that's sticker price. Well, when you have to borrow all the money to go to college, then you're paying that sticker price plus all the interest and taxes and everything else that goes along with it. So reducing those expenses and having a reasonable plan and a defined plan before you get into this really helps families out.
So people come to you, they want to get, they really need to prepare. Mm-hmm. So how far in advance? When does someone start seeing you?
We like to start, my perfect time to start with most students is in their sophomore year of high school.
Sophomore year of high school.
And keep in mind, most people start thinking about this their junior or senior year of high school.
Correct.
In our programs where we're working with the students hands-on, we really like to get them when they're sophomores. But we do continue to take them after that. That's just our preferred time.
But one of the things that I see what you guys do, I want to say, it's kind of like, I would call you almost like a student's agent to college. Because not only do you prep the student with the assessments, the prep tests, getting prepared for those so they maximize them. I mean, you're walking with them for a few years, getting them what I call marketable for the college of their choice, not the one that they default to. It's actually you prep them to go to the college of their choice, right?
Right. We're trying to get students into the right college for their education, not for the cheapest college they can find.
Exactly, and that's the thing. As we go into this next segment, I really want to get into the ideal student and how people can connect to you directly, and then what they get. What's the process that they'll go through? This is the Business Spotlight. My guest, Kevin Campbell. Kevin, College Funding, College Planning Authority. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the Business Spotlight. I'm Patrick Dewar. My guest today is Kevin Campbell of College Planning Authority, collegeplanningauthority.com. And they're really a college funding company. I mean, you're the kind of person that, I mean, from what I've seen.
Fund college.
Yeah, it's not that. It's just that.
We don't do student loans and that kind of thing. We help guide parents on how to fund college.
Right. But you guys have really done some amazing things. I mean, some stories that I've heard are...
They're staggering.
Yeah, I mean, kids going to SMU getting over 40 grand or something.
One of my students this year was not even intending on looking at SMU because of the sticker price. SMU is pushing over $55,000 a year now.
$55,000 a year.
And he was a very talented student, very smart young man. Did everything, and he was great. He did everything that we asked him to do.
He was a good candidate.
He was a good candidate, and he was a good student of us.
Right.
Meaning that he stepped through everything we asked him to do and did it very well. By the time it was all said and done, he had $41,000 in scholarships. It's actually costing his parents, their out-of-pocket costs for him to go to SMU next year is less than $8,000.
Now, I heard you tell me a story the other day about somebody that wanted to go to TCU, or actually was already at TCU, had basically had what I'll call a brain burp when they filled out their forms.
They were just unaware. A lot of these forms are very confusing. We see mistakes on the financial aid forms all the time. We were able to analyze those, go back and correct them, and actually TCU actually credited money back to them, which I was very impressed with.
Credited money back.
And and we were able to make some other financial improvements in her situation. And I think the net into them is going to be, over the next 3 years, the remaining of their time at TCU, I think the swing to them is going to be about $24,000 difference that we're going to be saving them.
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, just think, I think about the sticker. And I pay for 95% of my own school.
Yeah.
But I worked in the oil field. I could do that. But I think
the cost was substantially different.
Yes. I mean, that's the other thing. They
yeah.
kind of pulled the plug on what they can charge is $8 a credit hour. Now I think it's 100 and something.
Oh, no, it's far more than that. Yeah.
So tell me what the experience is like. Somebody how do they get a hold of you, and then what's the experience?
We do a lot of educational workshops. A lot of them are through schools coming up into next year. You can look at our website, collegeplanningauthority.com, or just call our office at 817-231-0233 and talk to us, and we'll see if we can help you or not.
Now, I will tell you, though, one of the things that is really big is if you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area especially, if you're affiliated with any booster club, they should be getting you guys in there, especially like the band boosters and stuff. I just have a big passion for that because I've seen that 80% of that audience is college bound, or college material.
It is, and we're in the process. I think right now we're actually sponsoring a lot of band boosters. I think we're sponsoring at this point like 7 marching bands next year.
Excellent.
And the number continues to grow every day. So we're sponsoring quite a few of those. But yeah, that's a great group for us to get in contact with. We do a tremendous amount of free teaching and free workshops. We donate a lot of our time to the community because we can only handle so many clients. We can only handle so many that we can actually work with one-on-one. But we have a real passion for what we do, and we want to make sure that our goal for 2012 was to speak to at least 2,000 families through our workshops and our our free events.
So they connect with you, then what's the process?
Well, it depends on, we have several different service offerings. It depends on the family situation. We kind of go through a discovery process and figure out what program they're the best fit for, that's going to get them the best bang for their buck. And then in our most popular program, the families will work with, the student will be working with our college planning team that are my cohort, Craig Root, who has spent 29 years working for private universities before he joined our team, is our head of student services right now. So he knows, he was a former dean of students, worked in the admissions office. I mean, he knows the game.
He gets it.
He works with the students and helps prepare them. And at the same time, I work with the parents and help them prepare financial plans and help them minimize their out-of-pocket costs and then figure out what the most effective way is to pay for the rest of it.
And I know that you guys have, you're going to let somebody know pretty quickly what you can do, or at least that you can do. And then if they engage with you, you have even certain guarantees. If they do their part and you do your part.
Absolutely. We're not for everybody, but for the people that we do choose to work with, our guarantee for them is that we'll double what they paid us. If they don't receive twice in financial aid what they paid us, if they don't at least double their money, that we'll give them a full refund.
And if they don't fit that, if you can't see that early, then you're going to tell them up front or early on, it's okay, guys, we don't need to worry about that. Yeah. So they can get a hold of you how again?
At our website is collegeplanningauthority.com, and our office phone number is 817-231-0233.
That's great. Well, I can tell you, I've known Kevin for a number of years, and I've seen him build this business, and I've seen him build this process, and I know that it is a life changer. If you're a parent and you got a college-bound kid, if you're not talking to Kevin, you're missing it. You're costing yourself money. It's that old, burning money type of thing, because he does have the ability to help you if you qualify in the other parameters. This is the Business Spotlight. Thank you so much, Kevin. We'll be right back.